Today we see people who are just wasting air and resources in life.
I have just learned that the reason why Republicans say that we're not a democracy, we're a constitutional republic, is because they think that democracy is Democrat and they think that constitutional republic is Republican. Oh my God.
Are you serious?
I really hope you don't have children. If that's what you think, then there's no future for your children.
If England is 6 hours ahead of America, why can't they just tell us the future?
Did you really just say that?
Do you understand that this is the future generation? Since man discovered the concept of time, there has never been a more stupid question.
You just seem very misogynistic, realistically.
What is misogyny?
It is difficult.
Why are you using words that you don't even know the definition of?
No, that's not what I meant.
I think you are misogynistic, so.
Well, what does misogynistic mean, though? Like, just so I know what you're calling me.
Why didn't anybody tell me that you have to pay to charge your electric car?
Did you really just say that?
Yo, I did not know that we was paying to charge these cars.
You serious?
And I know to some people that might sound crazy, but for me, I was just like, what's the benefit of having an electric car if you also gotta pay to charge it?
God help us all.
These are the people driving on the streets. How safe do you feel now?
You know what else should be illegal for men to do?
Helping women?
I promise this will be the last one. They should not be able to open their mouths. That's it.
Here's a point. You're dumb.
Jail! No possibility of parole either, baby.
Hello, Ghostbusters.
I love it when people think that I'm stupid. I love when people think that I'm stupid, because tell me why I'm at the mechanic shop and he talking about I need a Cadillac converter, but I drive a Jeep.
Wait, what?
Make it make sense. Think I'm stupid.
I don't think I know.
Ladies, when y'all going down to the mechanic shops, take somebody with y'all.
Children, this is why the saying silence is golden is so important.
People shouldn't have to work to prove their value to you. In fact, people shouldn't have to work.
What's with kids today, huh? No respect.
You know that MAGA doesn't have student loans. MAGA doesn't go to school.
Just college. Only a fool bets on the pros.
Well, they don't seek higher education. They don't seek out higher levels of critical thinking skills and
What happens when she gets out in the real world?
analysis. Of course they wouldn't have student loans.
She's a stripper. Life suit her, and she lost.
So sick of Americans trying to steal everything.
What did they steal?
Philly cheesesteaks are not American.
Wait, what? What did she say? What did she say?
Philly is short for Philadelphia.
Do you hear what you're saying?
They're from Philadelphia.
He's a little slow in the head.
Not America. Different place.
I can't even... No. God, no.
If you use Apple Pay, honestly, just be so careful. This is a little embarrassing to admit, but if this could help one person, then I'm really willing to share what my experience was. I'm just gonna lay it out like this. When you use Apple Pay, that's real money.
Thanks to you not using your brain.
That's true American dollars from your credit card. If you have your credit card connected, that's where the money is being sourced from.
This is not what we have taught you in this school.
It's not like a special form of Apple Pay, Apple dollars.
It's like going around without a brain.
Why they don't just say this is real money while you're paying, I don't know. Because I thought that I had accumulated a bunch of Apple dollars to use for Apple Pay by, spending so much time on my phone, giving my data very freely and willingly to any place that asks, like whatever they say, are cookies okay? I say yes, 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 because I thought that's how I was getting prizes, getting rewards, getting Apple dollars. So
How stupid can one person be?
I didn't think that was real money till I checked my credit card bill. I've been spending money like I'm a friggin' millionaire. I got hair mousse. I have straight hair. My hair doesn't even hold mousse. I call Apple to straighten things out. I look at it as I please speak with Mr. Steve Jobs. They go, he's no longer with us.
To our future.
I've been vegan for 3 years, but I eat eggs for breakfast every morning to get my protein. I buy organic because organic means that
the chickens were fed a vegan diet.
Okay.
So since the chickens are fed a vegan diet, that
Yeah.
means that the eggs are vegan.
And people say that chickens are dumb. Even we are not that dumb.
Today we are going to ask Americans general question.
You sure you want to do this?
What is the capital of Spain?
Do you want some ice before your brain overheats?
Portugal.
What? I specifically told him not to do that!
Capital of Switzerland. Dubai.
Times when silence is golden.
The capital of England.
Don't say something stupid like
France.
That's what the man said. He said that. That's what he said. He really said that. That's what he said.
Which language do we speak in Europe?
Spanish.
The future is shit.
Ask Americans general questions part 2.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
What is the capital of Italy?
Wait, that's France, right? What did you expect?
Which country has the Colosseum?
China.
That's what the man said. He said that. That's what he said. He really said that. That's what he said.
Which oceans are in Europe?
The Pacific.
I personally blame the mother.
We'll talk about the bisexual woman to lesbian non-binary to straight trans man to gay trans man pipeline, but
What did she say? Yeah, what did she say?
nobody talks about the bisexual woman to bisexual non-binary with a boyfriend pipeline.
You talk a lot.
You said nothing.
People love to shit on bisexual women with boyfriends. That's why I'm a non-binary woman dating a non-binary man.
You're straight.
If you don't get anything that I just said, then congrats.
Because you ain't said nothing.
You're boring.
Okay, let's get back to reality.
Europe is a big country.
What did she just say?
They get things a lot later than the US.
Don't say something stupid like
I think they got electricity like 10 years ago.
Like, she's just real stupid or something.
No one in Europe speaks English.
You're making my brain hurt.
London would be the only country where you could go and, I guess, speak English.
Are you serious?
But it's different. It's British. They won't understand American.
This is our future, Mr. Tweet.
I hear they don't have spices besides salt there, so I'm definitely bringing some spices when I go.
Will you please shut up?
Along those lines, I hear all they eat is fish.
It doesn't stop.
So I guess Europe and Japan are pretty similar.
No brain.
But I mean, you all know this. We all went to school.
The parents should sue her teachers.
But I think in Europe, everyone is homeschooled on the fjords.
A never-ending onslaught of stupidity.
So maybe I should start teaching them some stuff about, like, the rest of the world.
No, please.
Who was the first man to walk on the moon?
Easy. I know it. I know this one. Elon Musk. No, it was Kanye.
We are doomed.
Why does sun only come up during the day and not at night when we actually need it because it's dark?
They're pretty sure that he has no brain function.
Cooking with Alex. Cooking with Alex.
What the hell is this?
Cooking with Alex. You better keep your mans away.
This is troll food, not human food. There's a difference.
Y'all see that? That's premium. You see that glistening?
Are you sure about this?
Let's try it together.
Hell no. Hell no.
But don't ever do that again.
I went to Europe a few years ago. Beautiful country, by the way.
No, seriously, people are fucking retarded.
But there was a couple things in Europe that didn't make any sense to me.
Here we go again.
I went to Italy and I was so excited to have authentic Italian pizza that they don't make it there.
Did he just say what I think he said?
None of their pizza looked like what we have in New York.
That's dumb. That is a dumb, stupid, dumb idea. Dumb.
I know I'm American, but I speak Spanish really well. And when I was in Portugal, everybody acted like I wasn't speaking the same language as them.
He's most likely brain dead.
What makes me mad? When you ask someone what time it is and they say 9:15. Say it's 8:75.
What a sad vision of today's youth.
If you would shoot someone because they try to steal your dog, that means you value a dog's life over a human's life.
Nothing more important than this, son.
Are these the missiles for Iran? What are these? Are you
serious? If you would shoot someone because they try to steal your dog, that means you value a dog's life over a human.
Because we are better than them.
No!
no, 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 no!
This is the tower that leaned. It's called the Eiffel Tower.
Are you serious?
And it comes from Africa.
Are you serious?
It goes whoop. 90 degrees Celsius.
Here's a point. You're dumb.
Saving a quarter a day is $10,000 at the end of the year. Let that sink in.
Did that actually just come out of your mouth?
The type of men you want to avoid are men who are born on their birthday.
You're clinically dumb.
What was the Cold War about?
It was when it got really cold for 6 days and the president got scared.
What?
The president got scared? Of what?
The cold.
Look, Mom, no brains.
Did you know that there are over 5 languages in this world?
And?
We don't need all these languages, people. We need no British language or...
Brain and brain! What is brain?
Most of England speaks Americanish.
You're making my brain hurt.
We don't have any accents because we are the future of the world.
We have no future.
Name 2 countries in North America.
I don't know where North America is.
What?
I don't know where it is.
What if I said we're in North America right now?
We're in the US right now.
Wow, are you stupid?
Your man is probably in my fucking DMs and I could have had him as a body literally last week.
Like, it's really freaking obvious that Anakin's transformation into Darth Vader was clearly a symbol for him having gender reassignment surgery, becoming a woman, and having his first period.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
I'm really about to show y'all why we need to move out of America. Look at this. They're selling lion chops. They're taking exotic animals and cutting them up and putting them in our local grocery store.
How dumb can one person be?
This is your sign not to put Gorilla Glue in your hair.
Did I miss something? Where does it say on my bottle that it's for hair?
I read online that apparently this is better than hairspray. So I literally just put half a bottle into my hair.
Did you just put more on your hair?
And now it's so sticky that...
Just leave your hand on your head for a few minutes. It'll help it dry.
Here are some places that are must-sees in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is the capital of Washington State.
Are you serious?
The home of the FDR Memorial, seen behind me.
Wait, what? This is why the phrase silence is worth gold was created.
There's eagles all over the memorial because FDR was a Phillies fan.
You should sue your teachers. You graduated at the kindergarten level.
Behind me is the White House, which is an assisted living home for old white men with dementia.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
How many seconds are in a year?
Probably over 2,000?
12.
What?
12 seconds.
How? Oh, never mind, now I get it now.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Go on.
12 seconds in a year.
How do you get it?
I don't know.
Stupid.
I don't know.
Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
If you saved $1 a day for a year, do you know how much money you'd have? Roughly $30,000. If you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, what am I going to eat for dinner? Like, that's the wrong mindset. You should be thinking, how can I buy this restaurant?
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Nothing on it. I don't even understand how
I could sit here and cut a pizza with no sauce or cheese on it. Knock it off. You're not going to take it back. They're going to come because they brought it. I'm not stupid. What?
Stop. What is her reaction going to be?
Did you ever notice that? How many really stupid people you run into during the day? God.
If you're homeless, just buy a house.
God damn, there's a lot of stupid bastards walking around.
And now let's see what our politicians say.
Warning, watching this video may cause IQ to drop in normal humans.
What are the most difficult problems he or she will face in 2008?
There you go. Why don't we just ask Osama Obama? Obama, what there's
because, you know, it is just wonderful to be back in Oregon, and over the last 15 months we've traveled to every corner of the United States. I've now been in 57 states, I think one left to go.
But resist we much, we must, and we will much about that be committed.
Me, I'm with the 11th Amendment, so is it the 11th Amendment that 14th is in?
We avow the First Amendment. We stand with that and say that people have a right to have a gun to protect.
On this Memorial Day, as our nation honors its unbroken line of fallen heroes, and I see many of them in the audience here today.
It's a three-letter word, jobs, J-O-B-S, jobs.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
You know, under my plan of a cap-and-trade system, electricity rates would necessarily skyrocket. Even, you know, regardless of what I say about whether coal is good or bad, because I'm capping greenhouse gases, coal-powered plants, you know, natural gas, you name whatever the plants were, whatever the industry was, they would have to retrofit their operations. That will cost money. They will pass that money on to consumers.
If you've been successful, you didn't get there on your own. You didn't get there on your own. I'm always struck by people who think, well, it must be because I was just so smart. There are a lot of smart people out there. It must be because I worked harder than everybody else. Let me.
Manish, I'm actually the U.S. India Pact. Good to see you. As you know, I got a lot of support from the U.S. India Pact. That's where, and more to come, I think.
Yeah,
so,
no, I've had a great relationship. In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. It's a
This week there was a tragedy in Kansas. 10,000 people died. An entire town destroyed. I talked.
Proposition 19 won't even legalize marijuana. It will still be legal under federal law, and Attorney General Eric Holder has indicated he will enforce federal law vigorously.
Abraham Lincoln helped to build the interstate.
Guess what this liberal would be all about? This liberal will be all about socializing, would be about basically taking over and the government running all of your companies.
And just really brainwash people into thinking about guns in a vastly different way.
If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun
have the shells, a 12-gauge shotgun, and I promise you, as I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded and somewhat secluded. I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony here or walk out, put that double-barrel shotgun and fire 2 blasts outside the house.
Is the world flat? Is the world flat? Yes. I don't know.
What do you think?
I never thought about it, Whoopi. Is the world flat? I never thought about it.
You never thought about whether the world was round?
The whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
And all of a sudden, he's made not only a 180 turnaround, but a 360 turnaround.
It's going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And your biggest issue is your biggest issue is how are we going to pay for it? And like this is the war. This is our World War II.
Proud to say that every single locally endorsed candidate that we mobilized for won our election.
Right.
Cynthia Nixon did a phenomenal job.
She lost your district by 30 points.
That was the best bill they could get out at that particular time. I actually don't know what a barrel shroud is. I think it's a shoulder thing that goes up.
No, it's not.
A barrel shroud is a covering attached to the barrel of a firearm that partially or completely encircles the barrel, which prevents operators from injuring.
Come on. This is crazy. You can't certainly use this for hunting.
But some of these bullets, as you saw, have an incendiary device on the tip of it, which is a heat-seeking device.
We have federal regulations and state laws that prohibit hunting ducks with more than 3 rounds, and yet it's legal to hunt humans.
There's been a lot of people that have been shot by an unloaded gun, and whether it's loaded or not, it still presents a threat.
Majority of private citizens are not allowed to own fully automatic weapons. It's obvious for anyone. Okay, well, the gun law says that you and I can't just randomly go out and buy an automatic weapon, so let's deal with the facts here. A semi-automatic weapon is a gun that you and I are allowed to own, and in different places they have different rules. But to imply that anyone can walk out and buy an automatic weapon is just not true, Don.
What do you mean anyone can't? Well, listen, during the theater shooting in Colorado, I was able to go and buy an automatic weapon, and I, maybe have shot a gun 3-4 times in my life. I don't even live in Colorado. I think most people can go out and...
This is a ghost gun. This right here has ability with a .30 caliber clip to disperse with 30 bullets within half a second. 30 magazine clip in half a second.
Discussion that reinforces the sanctity of this nation and how well it is that we have lasted some 400 years operating under a Constitution.
Security. You know that these weapons can shoot down airplanes, they can blow up a railroad.
We have been fearful of letting our animals out because all of these law-abiding citizens are shooting back and forth in front of our house and behind our house and around our house.
I would say only that if some of my judgments were wrong, and some were wrong.
I tell you, it's 3 agencies of government when I get there that are gone. Commerce, education, and the, what's the third one there?
Obscene period in our nation's history. No, not our nation's, but in World War II. I mean, we all lived in this century. I didn't live in this century, but in this century's history.
Pentagon spending.
If people want to really blow up one figure here or one word there, I would argue that they're missing the forest for the trees. I think that there's a lot of people more concerned about being precisely, factually, and semantically correct than about being morally right.
People don't know about Puerto Rico, and one of the things that we discovered about ourselves is that a very, very long time ago, generations and generations ago, my family consisted of Sephardic Jews.
We do not have an economic recovery package. 500 million Americans lose their jobs.
We look at these figures and we say, oh, unemployment is low, everything is fine, right? Well, unemployment is low because everyone has 2 jobs. Unemployment is low because people are working 60, 70, 80 hours a week.
So you're completely...
I swim 2.5 kilometers a day.
I hope you have not burned too many brain cells, but if you do, there's always work in the government.
Did you manage not to lose hope? Tell me in the comments and send it to other people to try.